Good morning, friends. Today we'll discuss the electrochemical machining process. This electrochemical machining process is similar to the electrical discharge machining process. Means here the anode and cathode is used similar to the electrical discharge machining. This tool is acts as a cathode and the tool is connected to the it is connected to the negative terminal of power supply, and the workpiece is acts as a anode, and the workpiece is connected to the positive terminal of DC supply, and you have to supply the current to the tool and work. And here the electrolyte is used as a medium or connecting between the tool and work. In the previous method, you have to use the non-conducting fluid is used in the previous method, but here you have to use the electrolysis process. This electrochemical machining is work on Faraday's laws of electrolysis. Basically, in the electrochemical machining process, you have to supply the current, and by supplying the high voltage current, the positive ions is attracted towards the negative terminals, and negative ions is attracted towards the positive terminals, and there is some reaction will taking place, and here the anodic dissolution will take place, and you have to remove the material from the surface of the work. In the electrochemical machining process, a cathode is a brass, copper, bronze and stainless steel. All are the softer material, and by using this soft material is used as a tool, and by using that softer material you have to remove the hard material from the surface of the work. And here also there is no actual contact between the tool and work. Is advanced into an anode or workpiece. The pressurized electrolyte, usually NaCl, sodium chloride and sodium nitrate, is mixed with the water, is used as an electrolyte, is injected at a set temperature to the area being cut. The feed rate is the same as the rate of liquefaction of the material. The gap between the tool and work is varies within 80 to 800 micrometer. A DC power supply of 5 to 25 volt or 4000 ampere with the current density 1.5 to 8 ampere per mm square is used. As the electrons cross the gap, the material from the workpiece is dissolved. As the tool forms a desired shape in the workpiece, the electrolyte fluid carries away the metal hydroxide forms in the process. Let us discuss in the diagram in details. This is nothing but the tool. As any soft material is used as a brass, copper, bronze or stainless steel. This tool is fixed in a tool holder. The shape of the tool is similar to the cavity produced on the surface of the work. The shape is given to the tool, and inside the tool you have to supply of electrolyte. That type of arrangement is provided inside the tool. Basically, the workpiece is fixed or put up inside the tank, and the tank is totally filled with the electrolyte. And you have to supply the current, DC supply of the current 5 to 25 volt current is supplied. If current is supplied to the workpiece and tool, the electrolyte is flow continuously, which is shown in the diagram, the flow of electrolyte. Due to the flow of current from the tool and work, the positive ions is attracted towards the negative terminals, and negative ions is attracted towards the positive terminals. And here the more negative ions will generate, and due to the generating of the negative ions, ionic dissolution will take place, or anodic dissolution will take place. And due to the anodic dissolution, means here the chemical reaction will take place, and due to the chemical reaction, dissolution of the workpiece material will taking place. Dissolve the material, workpiece material is dissolved in the solution, and in this way you have to remove the material from the surface of the work. So this is the actual working of electrochemical machining process. Means due to the chemical reaction, the material from the surface of the work is dissolved in the electrolyte. That's why it's called as a ionic dissolution, anodic dissolution process, because of the workpiece is acts as an anode, and that's why it's called as a anodic dissolution. Means material is mixed or dissolved with electrolytes. And in this process you have to remove the material from the surface of the work. Let us discuss some advantages. In that, first advantages, the components are not subjected to either thermal or mechanical trace. There is no tool wear during the electrochemical machining. Non-rigid and open workpiece can be machined easily, as there is no contact between the tool and workpiece. Fourth one, complex geometrical shape can be machined repeatedly and accurately. Electrochemical machining is a time-saving process when compared with the conventional machining. During drilling, deep holes can be made or several holes at once. ECM deburring can be difficult to assess the areas of parts. The fragile parts which cannot take a more load, and also brittle material which tends to develop the crack during the machining can be machined easily through the electrochemical machining. And surface finish is very accurate, up to 25 micron can be achieved during the electrochemical. There is some disadvantages of this process. There's number of units are used in the electrochemical machining. Second, keeping the solution conductivity constant, more expensive than the conventional machining. Need more area for installation. The area is also required more as comparison with the other process or conventional process. Electrolytes maybe destroy the equipment. Not environmentally friendly. Sludge and other waste. High energy consumption. Time effect of toxic gases and aerosol produced in the course of ECM. The risk of an electric shocks. The danger of burn in the case of short circuit between the positive and negative leads. The danger of fire, damp, explosion. The effect of electromagnetic field. Material has to be electrically conductive. These are the some disadvantages of this process, and there is some application. Die shrinking operation, drilling jet engine turbine blades, multiple hole drilling, machining steam turbine blades within a closed limit, jet engines, and last, applications are valid for highly sensitive working areas like electronic, air, and space industries. These are the some application of electrochemical machining process. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much.